extremely wild on set, and represent the wildness in people, in both of the characters, both the man and the woman. And in particular, the intuition on the one hand, this kind of intuitive intelligence, particularly of the parrot and of the woman, compared, and the snake is a kind of animal instinct, which is the instinct of a predator. And I think the biggest conflict that it relates to and that I experience is this sense of the new, discovering the unknown, and that's embodied by the intimacy of the relationship of one person, either the man or the woman, both discovering each other. When you get close to someone, you don't know what's going to happen between you. You don't know who they are, and as you find out who they are, it changes who you are, which is what's so electrifying and terrifying about intimacy. And it's also the subject of the feature film that I'm working on, When Night Turns to Day. It's the actual metaphor of kendo, that encounter. The film is about Japanese sword fighting, and particularly about the relationship between a Japanese man and an American woman who meet in a kendo dojo in New York City. And that metaphor of this encounter with the other in that intimate way, where you don't know what's going to happen between you when you're facing sword to sword, is parallel to what happens in a relationship with another person. You don't know what's going to happen between you, and you're changing each other into this third space that kind of exists between you, that you have to discover. Well, there's a lot of symbols. I mean, the symbols of the sword and the symbol of the pen and the sword. The woman, the American character, is a writer, and the Japanese character, the young man, is a sword fighting teacher and player. And so the pen and the sword are they're the tools of expression for both of them. And in Japanese culture, those two things are, the pen and the sword are kind of parallel to each other. That they're both used to create the reality. They're both talking about the expression of reality, and as a path to a path of knowledge, a path to know oneself in a practice. So those are like the very central symbols within the film. It's actually a very exciting time for When Night Turns to Day, because now that we've finished The Snake and the Parrot and it's up and running and going to have a screening, we're really able to focus on getting the feature done. And we're at a place where we have a script and we have interested talent, and we're doing fundraising, both by crowdsourcing and also co-producer in Japan, and working with assembling a production team here. When Night Turns to Day is really about the kind of discovery of an inner life and of bringing oneself close to to real experience, like experiencing life in an intimate way, which is somewhat what I very much value from Japanese culture, and also kind of psychological